Hello guys and welcome to Historical Battles Flying with RYGB. This time in a Hurricane Mark II, and we are going to, well, fly around and see how I do. But I'm not going to focus on the gameplay. I'm actually going to focus on what's coming new, because Dev Server went online today with a new patch 1.33. I haven't gotten into this the Dev Server yet. When I got it ready, it was actually already closed. So I will try. I'll make a point to try to get some footage from the Dev Server to bring it to you guys. But this is related with the new patch notes which are released for the new game. Because of course the new patch is going to bring a lot of new stuff. I'm just going to list them. I'm not going to make any qualitative comment about them. I'm not going to state any opinion. I'm just going to say what's coming new. Of course, this is just part of it, not all of it. There are new things that are going to be added in the meantime as the patch is getting ready for release. To begin with, there are new aircraft. The Soviet Union gets two new Light G3s, the 8 series and the 11 series. The LA5 is getting new two new models, the Series 37 and the F series. There is a new Yak 9, the Yak 9K. That one, I think it has 45mm cannon. And there's a new jet for the Soviets, the Yak 17. Britain has a new jet, the Havilland Vampire, the FV Mark 5. The USA has three new planes, two of them jets. The F-80C Submarine Star, the Grumman F9F5 Panther, and then it has a ground attack plane, which is the Douglas BTT-1 destroyer. This one was actually the competition for the 81 Skyrider. That was a very good plane, a very capable ground attack plane. Um, out of those planes, the only ones that currently have a permanent flight model in the dev server are the Yak 9K and the F9F. The others still don't have a final flight model yet. They will do so when the release happens, when 1.33 is released, but if you go into the dev server, remember that the flight models are still not there for most of them. There are new, lot of new interface goodies. Well, most of them have to do with the game menu, etc. But there's one that I like quite a lot. There's a selection for the color for the crosshair, so you can, and actually you can interchange your crosshair. So you are able to change the shape of your crosshair and the color, which is pretty cool. There are some graphical improvements that I guess you'll enjoy if you fly with a lot of detail. I don't, so probably I will never notice. And there are a lot of new gameplay modifications. First of all, there are going to be a lot of new unlockables for the planes. Because, well, right now we have upgraded engine and we have better aerodynamics. Well, there are going to be more of those kind of unlockables in each plane. So stock planes are going to be relatively worse in performance as they are right now, but once upgraded, they will be as good as factory condition. There are going to be new rockets for the Germans and Americans. There are going to be new modifications to install gun and rocket pods. There are going to be some modifications to the receipts tree and how the modifications and armaments are unlocked. There is going to be the chance, and you can buy camos and decals with golden eagles instead of unlocking them with kills. You still can unlock them by free, achieving kills with and the required things you have to do to unlock those decals and camos, but you can now just spend money on that and get it right away. Um, Ammo, rockets, and torpedoes and bombs are spent after the battle. You have to repurchase them. Same with the racks. So yeah, there's that. When hitting with no damage, you won't get a hit notification. You only get hit notification when you are dealing damage to the enemy. If your premium is over, you have the chance to, well, if your premium has run over and you haven't noticed, now there is a notification and you can, well, get premium directly from there. Um, there is also the chance to buy modifications and unlockables with Golden Eagles. So if you want to get that air resistance right away, you can do, but you have to spend Golden Eagles. There are new changes to economy as well. First of all, the purchase price for the aircraft has lowered by 30%. That's a lot. And the price for modifications is lowered, and the repairs of the plane now depend on the modifications you have installed, which is pretty nice because finally, we're going to get a reasonable pricing for planes like the 109 G6 that really don't deserve them unless they are mounting 30mm gun pods. Um, so unmodified planes will be cheaper to repair than modified planes, and planes with gun pods or rockets or weapons improvements will be more expensive to repair than those that are not. There's a reduction of repair of unmodified planes by 10%, but these are just unmodified planes. As I told you, there are a lot of new unlockables, so once those are unlocked, you will be paying more or less the same. The repair cost of tier 11 to 18 has been lowered to, well, I guess improve the economy as well. There are some flight model changes. The Mi-15B's web is fixed. I'm guessing that the plane is no longer the UFO it is right now. The LA5FN and LA7 finally get a fix. The performance at critical angles is fixed. I never said that word before because I didn't want anyone to know. It's something that people know, and it's something people knew, but it's not. It was not widely new. And I'm not going to say it until 1.33 is released because otherwise a lot of people are going to do it. The LA7 and LA5 are absolutely, totally, insanely broken, and that's highly noticeable at some points and some extremes of the flight envelope. I'm not going to say that more than that, but that is going to get fixed. The plane performance will be negatively affected by cannon pods, which is very, very important. Right now, planes like the BF-109G10, for instance, doesn't have any kind of flight model change because you have mounted pods or not. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And all standard carrier armament, so rocket, bombs, torpedoes, cannon pods, whatever, has been adjusted to get more realistic performance hit because of the racks, because of the weapons in themselves, etc. There are some new changes to the damage model as well. The machine guns now deal more damage because the kinetic energy properties of the machine gun cells have increased. Bombers, which have two pilots, or pilot and co-pilot, need two pilot kills to go down, not just one, and that affects a lot of planes in the planes right now. All the B-17s, the B-24, the B-25, the Year 2, the G4, the G5, the G8, the PBYs, well, a lot of planes. Fire model has also been changed. Well, not actually a fire model, but the fact that planes usually had firewall between the engine and the airframe. So since the moment a fire starts in the engine, this is only related to the engine, not the fuel tanks, you'll have 20 seconds or so where the pilot is not going to be affected. Afterwards, then things will go downhill pretty quick. There are new bomb load options for the Stukas. There are new bomb load options for the Junkers 88. There are new bomb options for the IL-4, including external loads. And well, a lot of the default set racks for the SVAC has changed as well. The Browning 50 cars have a lot of new shell types. Some of them are very late-war ones and will only be present on late-war planes, and some of the other are applicable for all the planes. There's well, a lot of new weapons modifications added for the Germans with rockets, gunboats, etc. There are some bug fixes, including some angle for turrets in bombers fixes. And there are some new features. Now in the bombers you can select the select racks for the planes that have defensive armament for turrets or defensive positions. Right now you can't. They are all shooting just default ammo, but from now on you will be able to choose ammunition for them as well. The new, well, there are new aerodynamic resistance models for the new gun and rocket pods, because of course, if you are mounting a very heavy pod under the wings of your plane, the plane performance is going to suffer a lot. There are new maps and missions, and those affect mostly to arcade, to be honest. So I think I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. There are, well, modifications to domination maps like Stalingrad, Sengsu, Peleliu, Mostok, or Krimsk. And in ground strike, the spawning points are changing in Cliff Coast and Stalingrad. And also ground units are now divided into two groups, attacking and supporting. The victory comes after destroying the attacking group. Support units are not necessary to be destroyed, but it still brings income. That means that gremlins will hardly affect the battle. Ground units kill each other only for on the line of contacts. So, well, I don't exactly know what they are addressing by the term of gremlins, but the fact is that right now ground units will have defensive and attacking parts, and to win the battle you only have to destroy the attacking group. So yes, that's all for this update. I hope you find it interesting. I hope you liked it, and yes, as always, thank you very much for watching, guys, and see you later.